Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome to the Summit City. home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show here on SummitCitySports.com. We're coming to you live from Huntington High School as we finish up the day in the Holiday Hoops tournament here at Huntington North. It'll be Warren Central taking on Merrillville. My name's Ryan Dellinger. I'll be your host for this final game. Warren Central comes into this game 5-0 overall on the season. They're coached by Garrett Winninger. He's in his first year there with the Warriors. They're averaging 78 points a game, giving up 63. For the Pirates of Merrillville, they're 3-5 overall. Bo Patton in his first year, they're scoring 62, giving up 65, and they had a loss earlier today to New Haven by 5, 85-80. Warren Central won earlier today in impressive fashion over New Haven, 92-54. So this is the final game of the day here on Summit City Sports. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Acme Bar and Grill is currently located at 1105 East State Boulevard. Order your favorite pizza, pasta, salad, and more, all with the click of a button. Acme Bar and Grill accepts orders online for pickup. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurtz Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in a way that only you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan's residential campus located in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle. They've got other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, and engine diagnostics. Big Eyed Fish has been servicing the Northeast, or Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the area's best fish in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Alisteca Mexican Restaurant has been serving consistent food since 1973. Our recipes use only the freshest ingredients. Family-owned, we pride ourselves on great quality. For more information, go to alistecarestaurant.com. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. You can count on us to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about our services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. We roll on here on the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show. Players to watch first for Warren Central. They've got quite a few of them. As Sean Black, their point guard, very good on the season, averaging 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Their main weapon from the outside, Malik Stanley, averaging over 30 points a game this season. They'll have some big players on the inside to watch. Jackson, Humphreys, and Jefferson, all very good players inside for Coach Weininger's team. They are an outstanding team. They're very deep. They know how to move the ball around. They create quite a few turnovers and translate those into quick points. So Merrillville's going to have their hands full here in this game. For Merrillville, their leading scorer this season, Keon Thompson Jr., averaging 31 points a game, didn't disappoint in game number 1, scoring 37 points earlier today. Where will they find their other points this afternoon? We'll see. They'll have Ash, their big man, inside. He'll have to take care of Jefferson, Jackson, and Humphreys, and his backup is Dixon. So they have some other players that are pretty good. Their point guard is Cody. He's averaging 5 points a game to go along with number 23, Harris, who can shoot from the outside. So this looks to be somewhat of a mismatch from what I saw already today. Warren Central just at a different level than all the other teams here at this tournament thus far. Can Merrillville come up with an upset today? That would be huge if they did for their program. And they are just going to have to not turn the ball over. They're going to have to rebound very well, and they're going to have to shut down the outside game of Warren Central. So an interesting game to say the least. Now the winner, if Warren Central wins this game, they will play tomorrow at 2 o'clock against Leo in the championship game. That will send New Haven to the second place game where they will take on Huntington North. And then our final pool, our first game tomorrow at 10 a.m. would be Merrillville versus Jay County. So that's scenarios we've got for you. As the day progresses, or evening progresses, we'll be able to finalize all that for you. Why don't we take the final time out here on the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show. We'll come back with the starting lineups. Your starting lineups presented by Kurtz Mio. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back here to the Holiday Hoops Tournament at Huntington North High School. We're just about ready to meet the starters for each team. When we get a little bit closer, we'll turn it over to the PA announcer. He's probably about losing his voice. He's been doing all the games here this afternoon at Huntington North High School. I want to thank the athletic director, especially here at Huntington North. She always does a great job of hosting any organization that comes here to her high school. So I want to thank her once again for hosting us here on Summit City Sports. Over at the Holiday Tournament, we are all set, I believe, for the semifinals there. Northrop girls and boys advance to the semifinals. It'll be Northrop taking on Carroll in one semifinal. Snyder will play Homestead. In the girls, I believe it'll be Homestead, Northrop, and South Side, I believe, maybe Lures. So I'm not sure on that game as of yet. So we are ready to go, and here is the public address announcer.
Holiday Hoops Classic here at Huntington North. The visitors on the scoreboard tonight will be the Warriors of Warren Central. And the home team will be the Merrillville Pirates. And now here is the starting lineups. First of all, for the guests on the scoreboard, here's Karen Weininger's starters for the Warren Central Warriors. First of all, a 6'5" sophomore forward, number 34, Chandler Jackson. At one guard this evening for the Warriors, 6'4" junior, number 32, Michael Clark. At one guard for Warren Central, 5'11" junior, number 12, Malik Stanley. And another guard spot, 6' even senior, number 11, Elijah Ray. And rounding out Coach Weininger's starting lineup tonight, 5'9" junior guard, number 3, Sean Black.
Your starters again will be Ray, Jackson, Clark, Stanley, and Black.
The scoreboard will be none other than the Merrillville Pirates. Here is Bo Patton's starting lineup. 6'5" sophomore forward, number 35, Lavonte Ash. At one guard, 6'1" junior, number 34, Jawan Bandy. At another guard spot this evening, 6'3" junior, number 23, Dorian Harris. Another guard for the Pirates, 5'8" junior, wearing number 14, Dylan Cody. And rounding out Coach Patton's starting lineup for Merrillville this evening, 6'3" junior guard, number 5, Keon Thompson Jr.
Your starters once again will be Thompson, Cody, Harris, Bandy, and Ash.
Jake Linder and Andrew Hoffman as our officials. Our thanks again to First Federal Savings Bank for their sponsorship of this Holiday Hoops basketball tourney. Gentlemen,
we are ready to go for our final game of the evening here at Huntington North. It'll be Humphreys. He'll go into the circle, and he'll jump up against Ash. Official with the ball, and we are ready to go. White uniforms for Merrillville. Black uniforms for Warren Central. This ball's tipped and almost goes, and it does go out of bounds. It'll be white ball. It'll be Merrillville's ball, and going to take it out is Cody. So can Warren Central slow down the extremely good scorer, Thompson? Once he gets ahead of steam going, he is so hard to stop. They'll inbounds it, and they'll throw it out to Bandy. Bandy cross-courts it over to Harris. And now it's Cody with it. They wanted an over and back, didn't get it. Bandy with it once again, up top now to Harris. He'll turn, goes right, now gives it to Bandy. Bandy back over to Cody. He'll go to the hoop, scoops it up off the glass, no good. And Cody with his own rebound. Back in the lane, he'll fire it up again for a second time and hit the shot. And now it is Merrillville with their, or excuse me, it is Warren Central with their first possession. Humphrey with it, back up top now to Ray. He looks back door, nothing there. And back to Humphreys and right back to Ray. He'll come to the near side, gives it up to Stanley. Stanley reverses in the lane. He's blocked by Ash and it goes out of bounds. And now it's Clark with it. He'll give it to Stanley off a screen from his big fella Clark, and it's no good, and Thompson with the rebound. Thompson will launch a long three off the front of the iron, no good. Stanley with the board for Warren Central. It's Ray with it now. He'll kick it outside to Clark. Back over to Ray. Ray drives in the lane, loses it off his hand, gets his own loose ball, fires it up, and it'll roll around and drop in. Elijah Ray with his first points. And Harris will bring it up slowly against Warren Central. Cody's got it now. Good backdoor cut there and tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Warren Central. Cody the inbounds after they get it. They'll inbounds now to Bandy. Up top to Thompson. Thompson will stop. He'll pop. He'll launch off the front of the iron. And Ray with the board. Here comes Warren Central into the front court. Nobody slows him down. Up top now to Black, over to Stanley. He'll go baseline, kick it over to Clark. He's double teamed. Outside now to Humphrey. He'll launch a three. And it's good for the big fella. Excuse me, that was Chandler Jackson with the three. Bandy with it now across the timeline. He'll back it out. Picks up his dribble, and now he's caught there. And the ball's slapped away, so he'll pick it back up, and he'll give it to Thompson. Thompson harassed there by Ray. Cody with it now on the right wing. He wants to drive on Ray. He reverses, gets deep into the lane, fires it up, misses everything. And he was out of bounds when he touched it, and the ball will go back to Warren Central. 5:11 to play here in our first quarter. Black tells the rest of his team to pay attention as he's coming up the court. He'll go left now. He'll fire it over to Stanley. Stanley goes baseline. This time he'll go off the glass, tips out now to Black, and he picks it up. He'll fire. It's off the back of the iron. No good. Bandy with the rebound. He'll push it in transition now. Here comes Bandy. Outside now to Thompson. Back over to Bandy. He thinks about the three. Now it's a three by Harris. Off the back of the iron. No good. Jackson with the rebound. Here comes the Warriors. Stanley with the ball. He gets bumped. Now he'll give it up to Black. He'll launch another three and misses it. I don't think they missed 2 3-pointers in the first game today. Here's Thompson to the hoop with the left hand. The scoop is up and good, and that young man can score in transition. Thompson cuts the lead down now to just 1 point. Stanley with the ball once again. And they'll slow it up. And now to Jackson. Inside. Dribbled off his foot is Ray. Back outside. Jackson will give it to Stanley, and they'll reset the offense. For as high scoring as Warren Central is, they do a really nice job of controlling tempo. Ray will have it now. Cody will guard him. And they'll set up their offense once again. Ray gets a screen there, and they'll call an offensive foul on Clark. Clark picks up his first, team's first. Somebody yelled, see what happens when we play defense? I agree. And a timeout on the court. Merrillville will use a quick 30-second timeout. We'll look at the other scores from earlier today. In game number 1, it was Leo beating Jay County 68-49. In game 2, it was New Haven beating Merrillville 85-80. In game number 3, it was Huntington North defeating Jay County 63-50. In game 4, it was Warren Central clobbering New Haven 92-54. In game number 5, it was Leo coming from behind to beat Huntington North 52-49. And those are all the games from earlier today. Leo to the championship game tomorrow to play potentially one of these two teams tomorrow. So we'll just have to wait and see as this game progresses. We know that Jay County will play in the 10 a.m. game, and we know that Huntington North will play in the noon game. Here's a baseball pass thrown on an outlet to Thompson. He'll catch it. Got away with a walk and goes up and hits the shot. Thompson gives his team the lead. Something that Warren Central did not have to worry about in game number 1. They were never behind. Ray with it now. He'll go left, and he'll give it up to Black. Back over to Stanley. Stanley drives. He gets cut off. Kicks it to Clark. Outside to Black. Black in the lane. Outside to Jackson. He'll launch a three. And it's good. Jackson with another three. His third of the game. They'll inbounds quickly now to Thompson. And here comes Merrillville into the front court. 2:50 to play here in the first quarter. Thompson around the screen of Ash. He's bumped, throws it up, and misses the shot. And this will either be on Jackson or Stanley. Looks like it's going to be on Stanley, his first. That'll send Ash to the line to shoot two. Up off the bench for Warren Central. Number 40, Humphreys, he's set to check in. The free throw is good. Humphreys will replace Clark. And Ash with the chance to tie up this game. And a sub coming in for Merrillville if he makes it, and he does, and that'll bring Jones into the game.
Number 1, Kobe Jones reporting in for the Pirates. It'll be Warriors ball.
It'll be a Warren Central ball, 2:50 to play here in our first quarter. Final game of the day. Black will pick up the ball, and he'll come into the front court. Warren Central just simply could not miss from three-ball land in the first game today. I think they hit their first 7 or 8 in a row, and they just blew New Haven out in the first half. Here's a cross-court pass over to Ray. He'll jump stop in the lane, goes up strong with the right hand and hits the shot. And now we've got a whistle and a hold called, I believe, on on Black. It is on Black. His first, team's third. So we'll see if they go with the baseball pass again. They will not try it this time. They'll fire it in now to Jones. It falls off of his hands, and he'll give it up to Cody. Cody goes up the court. Got to be careful. He's got a trailer on him. Instead, he goes to the hoop, and he traveled. Merrillville's first turnover of the game. Black with it now over to Ray. Ray drives, goes behind the back, and pulls it back out and gives it to Stanley. Stanley in the lane. He'll go up and under and hit the shot. Stanley with his first basket of the game, and here comes Harris for Merrillville. Merrillville trails by 4, under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Up top now, Jones launches a quick three. Man, that had some arch on it, and he drains it. Jacoby Jones with the first 3 of the game for his team. And we've got ourselves a 1-point game again. Ray with it. Back over to Stanley. Back to Ray. Ray over to Stanley, and now he will launch the 3, and he hits it. He's got 5, and the lead out to 4. Up now to Jacoby Jones. He'll drive baseline. Throws it outside to Harris, who cannot control it, and it'll go out of bounds. Bandy back into the game for Merrillville, and he'll replace Cody. And also Austin Powell will check in now for Merrillville. And he'll replace Ash. 1:10 to play here in the first quarter. Black with it now for Warren Central. Warren Central's got Bandy on him, so he'll give it up to Ray. Ray's double teamed. He's cut off, and he'll give it to Humphreys, who will give it right back to Ray. Ray trying to go a little one-on-one jump stop. Kicks across court. That was Hunter Jackson that had the ball. Here's Ray with about a 13-footer. No good. Bandy with another board. And now Merrillville can play for the final shot if they wish. Bandy gets around Black. He catches up. He'll jump stop, fire, and hit it. Bandy with his second bucket of the game. And now at 25 seconds, Warren Central will back it out. Now they'll spread out the Merrillville defense. 18 seconds. Ray will control the ball now. He'll go to Stanley. Back to Ray, and they're going to set up a double screen for Stanley. Now a screen for Ray. 5 seconds. Back over to Stanley. His 3 balls on the way. In and out, and it comes down to Bandy. And that will do it for the first quarter. It is Warren Central 15, Merrillville 13. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the start of the second quarter. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
start the second quarter, it will be Warren Central ball. They'll go with Ray, Black, Humphreys, Jackson, and Stanley. Powell, Thompson, Harris, Bandy, and Jones for Merrillville. Black will come here to the near side now. He'll look inside for Humphreys, now dumps it down to him. He'll drive baseline, spins, fires it outside to Stanley. He's open for three. He'll launch it, and he'll hit it. Malik Stanley with another three. Here comes Thompson into the front court. He's bumped, throws it to Bandy. He's going to launch a three, and why not? We've got ourselves a 2-point game as Bandy got his 5th point. We've got a whistle on the court, and something fell on the court out there. Black with it now for the Warriors. He'll give it back over there to Ray. Ray around the screen. He'll drive baseline, gets to the hoop, off the glass, misses the bunny, tipped, and I believe it went off the fingertips of Ray and out of bounds. Coach Bo Patton off the bench, letting his big fellas know to grab the ball. Oh, actually, did they change the call? They did change the call. It will be Warriors ball. It'll be Stanley to inbounds. He'll throw it in now to Black, and they'll give it to Jackson. Here comes Stanley off a double screen. Well defended there by Jones. He'll drive baseline, gets inside off the glass, and hits the shot. And a turnover on Merrillville, gets the ball right back to the Warriors. Foul was on number 1, Jones. He'll pick up his first. Just the first team foul on Merrillville. It's inbounds, it goes to Humphreys. He loses it, gives it to Black. Black with it. He's bumped outside by, nope, they call a carry on Black. First turnover of the game on Warren Central. 6:47 to play here in the first half. It'll be Harris to inbounds for Merrillville. And they'll give it to Thompson. Thompson with the crossover right to the hoop. Oh, he missed the shot. Ray with the board. Here comes Ray in transition. He'll give it to Black, who will go baseline. Gets bumped by Bandy. Over to Hunter. Hunter Jackson outside to Stanley, and he misses it. Thompson with the board. He'll go strong to the hoop. He's fouled, and he hits the shot. Thompson at the line to shoot the and one. And the free throw up and good. A 1-point game again. Black now with it. He'll get a screen there and gives it up now to Ray. Ray over to Jackson. He'll go baseline. Cut off there by, oh, they're going to call a foul on Thompson. Thompson's first, team second. That'll bring another Jackson into the game. Number 34. Humphreys with it now to Jackson. And they'll give it now to Ray. Under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Ray going a little one-on-one. He'll give it up to Humphreys. Humphreys back over to Dowell, who's into the game for the first time. And Jackson controls. He'll give it up now to Jackson. There could be potentially at time 3 to 4 Jacksons in the lineup. And Cam Jackson gives himself his 8 points and his 8th point of the game. We've got a 3-point game here as Cody gives it up to Thompson. Back to Cody. In the quarter, now to Jones. He'll fire it to Thompson. Thompson drives. Gets to the hoop, and he's fouled on the floor by either Jackson or Ray. I can't tell who the official is talking to. It's on 31. Hunter Jackson picks up his first. It'll be Pirates ball. They'll throw it in quickly to Bandy, and he'll launch another three. And it's good, and we are tied up. Bandy with 8. So Merrillville has really come to play here in this game against a very good Warren Central team. Dowell with it outside to Jackson. He'll swing it over to Ray. Ray back outside to Jackson. He'll launch a three. No good. And they'll call Jones with a hold. .450 to play here in the first half. Ray to inbounds. And he can't find anybody now. He'll throw it into Dowell. Good defense here in the first half by the Pirates. Ray with a lot of dribbling. He gets bumped, gets in the lane, gets fouled. And they'll call it on the floor, I believe, on Cody. Cody's first. Team's 5th. Both teams with 5 here as Black comes back in for Ray. And Ash up off the bench for the Pirates, and he'll come back in for Powell. Black to inbounds. He'll fire it up top now to Jackson. Over now to Jackson. He'll fire it back to Jackson. And they'll go over to Black. They're looking inside to try to get it to Humphreys. They've got him, just can't get it to him. They don't have the right angle thus far. Jackson with it now on the right wing. He'll drive into the middle, kicks it outside to Jackson. He'll launch another three. Off the iron, no good. Dowell with the rebound. And they'll call a carry on Dowell. And that'll get Harris back into the game for the Pirates. And he'll replace Jones.
Recording in for the Pirates, number 23, Dorian Harris. It'll be Pirates ball in the backcourt.
Cody with it. He could give the Pirates a lead. He'll dribble behind his back. Gets cut off there by Dowell. And now outside to Bandy. He's had a hot hand here in the first half. He'll fire. It's going to hit the front of the rim and drop in. And guess what? Bandy gives his team the lead. Black goes baseline, fires it outside. Here comes Dowell's three, short off the front of the iron, tipped out. Humphreys with the board. A whistle on the floor. Jawan Bandy called with his personal foul, the 5th on the team. The Warriors will have the ball under their own basket with 3:29 to play. They'll get it into Humphreys, now up top to Jackson. And they'll run a screen over there for Black. Good defense there by Thompson. Jackson will pull up and shoot a 16-footer and hit it, and we're tied up. And here comes Thompson into the front court. 3 minutes to play here in the first half. He'll step back. He'll launch a long three. It's no good. Jackson with the rebound. He'll push it in transition. Now slows it up and gives it to Black. He'll look inside for Humphreys. Outside to Jackson. He'll launch a three. It's no good. Bandy with the board. And he'll push it in transition for the Pirates. Cody, and a timeout on the court. Merrillville will take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
Timeout over here. It'll be Pirates ball with 2:44 to play here in our first half. This is the final game of the day in the Holiday Hoops Classic here at Huntington North. If Warren Central wins, they will be the 1 seed out of the red pool. If they lose, then I don't know what the tiebreakers come down to. Harris bounces it off the back of Jackson, picks it up, fires a three. No good. Thompson with the rebound. He'll turn into the lane, give it up to Ash. He's fouled and hits the shot for Merrillville. Ash will go to the line to shoot the and one. Ash with a chance to give his team a 3-point lead, and he does. Five points now for Ash, largest lead of the game for Merrillville at 4. Warren Central now Dowell with it. See how long they leave Stanley on the bench. Stanley only has 1 foul. Black with it now, and he'll set up the offense, and he'll go to Ray. Ray drives, gets cut off there by Thompson, loses it, but it goes to Dowell. Back up top to Black in the lane, tries to throw it over there, throws it away. Here comes Harris for Merrillville. He'll look inside now for Thompson. Thompson's posting, now gets rooted out of there, throws it over to Bandy. 1:45 to play here in the first half. Cody with it, and he'll reset the offense. And they're going to call a 5-second call on Cody. Dowell with it once again. Right side now to Black. Back to Ray. Ray's bump, gets in the lane, fires it up left-handed, misses it. And there's Jefferson with the rebound, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That gets Powell up off the bench, as that's the second foul on Bandy. So it looks like Powell going to come in and replace him as Jefferson shoots free throws. Free throw number 1, no good. And here comes Powell. Nope, he's going to replace Harris. Jefferson's second one is good. Cody with it now. He'll have Dowell all over him. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the first half. Good ball fake there by Thompson, and he hits the bucket. 4-point lead again as we tick down under a minute to play here in the first half. Ray with it. I think Warren Central just not moving too much here in this first half. They had great ball movement in their first game. Ray with it. Over to Dowell, and now to Humphreys. Humphrey back to Ray. Black with it, in the lane, gets bumped. And nothing called. Dowell with it. They'll swing it to Ray. He's open for 3. He'll launch. It's an air ball, but it comes right to Jefferson. And here comes Thompson quickly up the court ahead to Ash. He's blocked by Jackson. He'll give it up to Jefferson. 20 seconds on the clock as Ray has it. Ray into the front court. He'll drive into the lane, kick outside to Black. That can give Merrillville ooh, that was an ugly looking shot. Here comes Thompson. He's on the run. He'll go up and he'll jam it. And here's a three by Ray. It's good if it goes. It's off the mark, and that will do it. We'll head to halftime. It's 31-27, Merrillville. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the Kelly Automotive Halftime Show. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walking clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves, and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express Walk-In Clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
We're at the Kelly Automotive halftime show here at Huntington High School. We'll take a look at the unofficial scoring in the first half. First for Warren Central. They were led in scoring by Stanley with 10 points, 3 from Jefferson off the bench. They got 8 from Jackson, 2 from Hunter Jackson, 4 from Ray, and they shot 1 of 2 from the foul line. Only turned the ball over 3 times in the first half. For the Merrillville Pirates, they're scoring with Jones with 3, 9 from Keon Thompson Jr., 2 from Cody, 10 from Bandy, and 5 from Ash in the first half. They shot a perfect 4 of 4 from the foul line, and they only turned the ball over 4 times, so a very clean first half for both teams. The difference in this game from earlier today, Warren Central not hitting their threes like they hit against New Haven. If they can heat up from the outside, they could come back and win this game over Merrillville. Taking a look at what the brackets look like right now for tomorrow. We know in the 10 a.m. game, we know Jay County is slated for that game. In the 12 o'clock game, we know that Huntington North is slated for that game. The rest of the stuff is still up in the air because the red pool is not complete. We also know in the championship game it will be Leo out of the black pool. If Warren Central comes back and wins this game, they will be in the championship game at 2 p.m. That will move New Haven into the 12 o'clock second place game between the second place teams, I should say, and they'll take on Huntington North, and that would move Merrillville down to the third place teams playing each other at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So a lot still to be decided here at Huntington North High School. So it'll be interesting to see what Warren Central decides to do. My guess is they turn up the heat again on defense. When they heated up New Haven earlier today, it really caused some problems for the Bulldogs, and we'll see if Coach Garrett Weininger decides to do that here in the second half. The team's starting to come back out on the court. It is Warren Central out first here, and they will get warmed up before we get started with our second half. So your score at halftime, it is Merrillville 31, Warren Central 27. You've been watching the Kelly Automotive halftime show live from Huntington High School.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
We are ready to start the second half here at the Holiday Hoops Tournament. This is our final game of the day here on SummitCitySports.com. Merrillville with a 4-point lead coming out of halftime. We played some good basketball. I'll tell you, Bandy did a really nice job helping out Thompson in that first half with those 10 points. He was a bit quiet in the opening game against New Haven. Jones did a little bit better in that game. That helped Thompson out, but we'll see if they can continue that, and Ash has done a nice job as well. For Warren Central, can they start hitting threes? Now they have moved to the end of the court. I think in game number 1 today, they were able to just unleash three-pointers against New Haven. It seemed like every time they brought it down the court, it was either Stanley hitting a three, Black hitting a three, Jackson hitting a three, Ray hitting a three. So can they get hot from that end of the court? This second half will decide who plays the rest of the way out of the red pool. We'll know here in the next 25 minutes who will be playing in each part of the bracket tomorrow morning here on SummitCitySports.com. Don't forget, if you want to watch some Summit Athletic Conference action, they'll have the semifinal games for you out at Wayne tomorrow right here on Summit City Sports. So on the court for Warren Central, they'll go with Stanley, Ray, Clark, Black, and Jackson. Merrillville will go with Harris, Ash, Cody, Thompson, and Bandy. Harris to inbounds, and he's having a hard time getting it in. Now he'll get it to Bandy. Bandy wants to get rid of the ball. He'll give it to Cody. Cody off the deflection, has it now. He'll dribble out towards the center of the court. 5-second count is on again. I don't think he knows it. And he'll dribble, and he turns it over again. Black with it now across the timeline for Warren Central. They'll spread the court now on the Pirates. Ray wants to drive, kicks it outside. Here's Black with the ball again. Kicks it outside to Clark and right back to Black. A lot of standing around for Warren Central as Black fires and hits it. Black with his first bucket of the game, and they'll inbound quickly to Ash. Right back to Thompson. Thompson into the front court. He'll cross over, goes strong to the hoop. Knocks Ray over and hits the shot. Thompson into double figures with 11. Stanley with it now for Warren Central. Up top now to Ray. Left side now. It's Black with it. He'll get into the lane, gets bumped, fires it to Jackson outside to Stanley. Right back to Black. He didn't realize that Cody had fell down. And now over to Stanley. Stanley drives to the top of the lane, off the glass and good. Stanley with 12. Cody bounces off the back of Ray, but Thompson comes up with it. Outside now to Harris. He goes baseline, gets cut off there, and they're going to call a foul on Clark as Harris took a shot to the face. Clark called with the second personal. First team foul here in the second half. 2-point lead for Merrillville. Cody will inbounds for the Pirates. They'll try to get it inbounds to Ash. He'll catch it. He's fouled by Clark. And we'll see if they'll say it'll be 2 shots. So Clark with his second personal here in the second half. That'll send Ash to the line to shoot 2. Levante Ash, 1 of 2 at the line so far today. He'll fire it, and it'll hit the front of the rim and not drop. And now nobody down there for Merrillville. Free throw is good. Ash now with 6. 3-point lead now for Merrillville. Stanley with it back to Black. He'll go left side back to Stanley. He'll get in the lane. Blocked, and here comes the Pirates in transition. Here comes Harris. He stops, gives it to Thompson. He's going to launch a 3. It's off the front of the iron. No good. Jackson with the rebound. He'll give it up now to Stanley, and in transition, here comes Warren Central, and he's blocked. A block party on both ends of the court now. Thompson, he's fouled as he goes to the hoop. Ball goes into the fourth row, and he'll shoot two. And a timeout on the court, I believe, Warren Central. And we'll take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent.
Timeout over here on the court. It'll be Thompson at the line shooting for Merrillville. That last foul was on Clark, and that is Michael Clark's 4th foul already. And that'll bring in Hunter Jackson for Warren Central. Thompson at the line shooting 2. Thompson already with 12 points in this game, looking for 13, and he's got it. And the lead back up to 4. Make it 5. Hunter Jackson with the ball now. He'll give it up to Ray. Ray will send it over to Black, and now to Stanley. Up top to Jackson. Back over to Black, who's wide open, and he drains the 3. Black starting to heat up here in the second half. He's got 5. His team trails by 2. Cody into the front court now. Over to Thompson. He'll launch a long 3. It's wide right or wide left. Up ahead now to Black. Black catches it in transition. High up off the glass, and we are all tied up. Harrison to the front court. Picks up his dribble and gives it to Thompson. Thompson stops, and he'll pop. He's going to be short on that, and it'll come down to Black. They can pick up the lead again, Warren Central, with this possession. Outside now to Stanley. He's open for 3. He'll launch and drain it. Cody into the front court now. He drives on Black. Now he gets trapped. Now outside. They'll swing it to Bandy. Bandy back to Cody. And over to Harris. Harris underneath, looking for Thompson, and there's a foul on Warren Central. Chandler Jackson will pick up his first. Cody the inbounds, and it's tipped out of bounds by Ray, and it will stay with the Pirates. 4:28 to play here in the third quarter. Cody looks and now throws it into Harris. He's bumped there by Black. No call. Back to Cody. And the 5-second call again is going on there, and that ball slapped away by Hunter Jackson. They'll call a foul on him, and that will send, I believe, Cody to the line to shoot 2. So the 15th foul now on the Warriors. Merrillville with no fouls here in the second half. Cody will shoot the first one, and it's no good. That one's no good as well. Foul's called on Ash, I believe. It is on Ash. His first, team's first here in the second half. Jacoby Jones and Powell back in for Merrillville at the 4:06 mark. It'll be Ash inbounds. He'll give it to Black. Black now up top to Jackson. He'll look inside. Now over to Stanley. Stanley wants to go baseline. Now back to Black. Black over to Ray. Ray will spin and have it taken away. Here comes Harris in transition, and then he turns it over. And then a foul called, or no, they call it double dribble. So the ball will go back to the Pirates. Jacoby Jones will catch the inbounds pass, and he's going to launch a high arching three. No good. Thompson skies for the rebound, gets it, goes baseline, goes up off the glass, and hits the shot. And we've got it. Do we have an injured player on the court? We do. That's Powell. And he's going to be replaced by Ash. And we've got a 1-point game again as Hunter Jackson will inbounds it now to Stanley. Hunter Jackson with it now. Outside now to Jackson. He'll launch a three and hit it. And now Warren Central starting to heat up again from three land. They lead by 4, their largest lead here in the second half. It's Cody with the ball now for the Pirates. Quickly up the court. He'll get a screen by Ash. Instead goes the other way. Stops and travels. 7 turnovers now on Merrillville. It will be Ray to inbounds for Warren Central, and he'll give it to Black. Back to Ray, and now he'll bring it up. Over to Black. Under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. He drives into the lane, throws it up, and hits the bucket. Sean Black with another bucket. He's got 9. Here's a run out by Thompson. He'll catch it. And they'll double team him. He'll go baseline. Oh, no foul called as everybody went down on the court. Here comes Sean Black into the front court. He'll drive on Jacoby Jones. Jones going to get called with a hold. And that'll be his third. And that'll get Bandy up off the bench for the Pirates.
We've got a personal foul on number 1, Jacoby Jones.
And Cody will come out as Bandy comes in. 2 team fouls now on Merrillville here in the second half. Stanley to inbounds to Jackson. Back outside to Stanley. He'll launch a three. No good, and good block out there by Harris. Harris across the timeline now. Now he picks up his dribble, and he has to give it up to Bandy. Warren Central really making the Pirates extend their offense way out towards midcourt. Bandy around the back, over to Jones. Jacoby Jones will launch the three and hit it.
Three-pointers good by Jacoby Jones.
His second one of the game. .153 to play. Stanley will stand out there with it. His team leads by 3. Now left side to Black. Black drives right, gets cut off there by Bandy. Now back outside to Jackson. And now to Stanley. Stanley between the legs, lost a bit of one right to Black. He'll drive into the lane. He gets bumped, kicks it all the way into the corner to Jackson. Jackson back outside to Black. He'll ball fake, get in the lane. Left-handed runner, no good. Gets his own board. Fires it to Ray, who's cut off. Now outside to Stanley. He'll launch a three and drain it. And we've got a whistle, and there a hold called on, I believe, number 3, Black. Black with his second. Now that puts the Pirates in the bonus the rest of the game. They'll inbounds it now to Jacoby Jones. And now Thompson will handle the rock for the Pirates. He'll cross over. Stop and give it up to Ash. Now to Jones. Jones traveled. 44.8 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Black might be running out a little bit of energy here. He'll just walk it up. Yeah, it looks like they're going to hold for the final shot here in the third quarter. 6-point lead, the largest lead here in the second half for Warren Central. Stanley will now back it out and give it to Ray. .20 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Now the Pirates will switch some defensive up. Alignment's up. Now here comes Ray. 12 to play. He throws it over to Jackson. He'll launch a quick two and hit it. So to perfection. And this ball's over to Jacoby Jones. That's good if it goes, and it's short. And that will do it for the third quarter. 49-41 your score. Warren Central. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the final quarter. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
Final quarter about ready to begin here at the Holiday Hoops tournament at Huntington North. It's Warren Central leading by 8 over Merrillville. If this score holds, they will move to the championship game tomorrow and play against Leo. That'll send Huntington North to a game with New Haven at 12, and at our 10 a.m. game, Jay County to take on the Merrillville Pirates. Stanley with it now, and he'll give it to Black. Low-scoring game for the Warriors. Averaging almost 80 points a game. Black will just stand out there and dribble. Now the 5-second count is on, so he'll give it up to Ray. They'll try to run some clock here early in this fourth quarter. Ray in the lane, outside to Jackson. Jackson in the lane and outside to Black. Black steps around, fires it up, has a block there by Ash. And here comes the Pirates. Harris into the front court, behind the back. Picks it up and gives it to Bandy. Bandy quiet here in the second half, has no points. That ball's tipped away. Bandy comes up with it. Bandy will go the opposite way of the screen. He'll throw it up and have it blocked by Ray. Tipped, and he'll get it back. Jacoby Jones, and he'll kick it outside to Bandy. Bandy back over to Jones. Inside to Bandy. He'll drive into the lane, picks up his dribble, fires it outside to Harris. He'll launch a three, and it's short, and it comes down to Ray. Ray now will just back it out. He's got Jacoby Jones on him. And back over to Jackson. At the score tables, Cody ready to check back in for the Pirates. Jackson in the lane. He'll reverse. Now kick it outside to Hunter Jackson. And left side to Ray. He'll drive, throw it outside to Hunter Jackson. He'll launch a three and drain it. .11 lead. Harris goes all the way to the bucket, and he's fouled. That'll send him back to the line to shoot two. We'll see who the Warriors foul is on. Number 31 called for that foul. That is on Hunter Jackson, his third. Thompson's free throw is good.
Reporting into the Pirates lineup.
His 12th point of the game. Harris will check out. Cody will come back in for Merrillville. Second one by Thompson on the way is good. And the lead back down to 9. Up ahead now to Stanley. He goes up and under and hits the shot. Stanley now with 24. Three balls missed. Rebounded by Thompson. He'll miss it. Fight for his own rebound, and it comes down to Stanley. Or it comes down, to Jackson. Under 6 minutes to play here in our final quarter. 11-point lead now for Warren Central. Jackson dribbles through a double team, and he's held. And only the third team foul now on Merrillville. Fouls on number 14. Dylan Cody called for the foul. It'll be rated inbounds. They'll look for a cutting Jackson. He's fouled from behind by Jacoby Jones, and that's Jones. It's his fourth. Actually called on number 35, Ash. Another look inside. It'll come out to, and that second one, no good, and Ray will walk, and they'll run some more clock as they'll just pass it back and forth. Stanley outside now to Jackson, back outside to Stanley. Stanley will turn the corner, go to the hoop, off the glass, hit the shot, and he is fouled. Cody picks up his third. Thompson with a long three, no good. They'll fight for the ball with a bunch of different players. Tipped, and Ray comes up with it. Ray back over to Stanley and into the corner to Black. Black goes and he traveled. 5 turnovers on Warren Central. 4:41 to play, and a couple teams getting in each other's players getting in each other's face. Ash and Black both being separated. And the officials will tell them both to knock it off. Ash will get the strongest talking to. Re-inbounds now to Ash. He'll go right back to Jones. Jones will give it up to Cody. And he'll bring it into the front court now. Slows it up. And he'll give it to Bandy. Bandy back over to Thompson. Thompson's cut off there by a couple different players. He'll go one-on-one. Gets in the lane, fires it up, and hits the shot. He's got 15 in the game. Lead back to 11, 4 minutes to play. Over now to Stanley. And they'll double team him, and they'll give it to Jackson. Back to Ray. Ray's in the corner now. He loses it, and it's tipped out of bounds there by Bandy. They'll fire it in now to Black. Black more time as we'll go under 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. The right side now to Jackson. Jackson will slow it up and give it to Jackson. Up top now to Stanley, and they'll run some time off the clock. Tip from behind, and a turnover on Warren Central. Underneath the Bandy, and a turnover there by the Pirates. Ball's inbounded now to Black. 3:31 to play here in our final quarter. He'll walk it up. Cody waiting for him at half court. And a timeout on the court. A full timeout by the Warriors. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
Final 3:24 on the clock here in our final game of the evening. It is Warren Central leading Merrillville by 11, and they will have the ball. The inbounds right in front of their own bench. It'll be Ray to inbounds. He'll give it to Jackson. Up ahead now to Black. Black in the lane. Kicks it outside to Jackson. And he'll go baseline. Gets cut off and brings it back out. Fires it cross court and has it picked off. Here comes Harris to the hoop, off the glass, and he hits the shot. Harris with his first bucket. And the lead back into single digits. Stanley looks and now stops and gives it back to Black. Jackson catches that errant pass, now back to Black. In the lane, off the glass, no good. Black with his own board. Here's a three on the way by Jackson, short, and Thompson with the board, his fifth of the game. He'll push it in transition, has it knocked away, comes up with his own loose ball. And then it goes to Cody, and then he just dribbles it right off of Thompson. Now Thompson gets it back, and he's blocked from behind by Jackson. He'll go to the line to shoot two. And Jackson will pick up his second personal. 9 team fouls now on the Warriors, and that'll put double bonus time for the rest of the game for Merrillville. Keon Thompson at the line shooting. Thompson, he'll fire, and it's good. He's got 16 in the game. And a chance to cut into the lead once again with no time going, and he does. And we've got a 7-point game as we have a timeout on the court, a full timeout. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
After the two made free throws of the timeout by Merrillville, it'll be Ray to inbounds for Warren Central. He's able to run the baseline. He'll give it to Black, and they'll go into a 1-3-1 half-court trap. Ahead now to Jackson. He'll go right to the hoop. Left-handed shot, no good. He's fouled on the play by Jones, and he went down awkward. We'll see if he's able to get up. No, that was Thompson with the foul. Thompson's second. That'll send the Warriors to the line to shoot two. Hunter Jackson will shoot 2. Jackson's free throw is good, and the lead back to 8 as Ash returns for Merrillville. 8 points for Jackson in this game, looking for his 9th, and he's got it. And the lead back to 9. Interesting that Warren Central to continue to press here. They've put the other team in double bonuses. Ash goes up and under and hits the shot. Ash now with 8. Humphreys also into the game. He'll fire it to Stanley. Stanley back over to Black, and we've got 2 minutes to play as he gives it up to Ray, right back to Black. Black into the lane, outside, and all the way back to Stanley. And he's fouled by Bandy. Bandy picks up his 3rd, the team's 7th. So that'll put Stanley at the line shooting 1-1. Stanley in this game's got 27 points. Looking for 28, and he's got it. Jackson with the second one. No good. Tipped, and it comes right back to Stanley. Kicked outside now to Ray. 8-point lead with 1:45 to play here in this game. Cody trying to get the ball away from Stanley. Can't do it. And they'll give it up now to Black. And he'll give it back to Stanley. Stanley ball fakes and dribbles towards the middle of the court. 8-point lead, 1:20 to play, and a foul there by Bandy, his 4th. That will send Warren Central back to the line to shoot. And Black's free throw is no good, a rebound by Ash. Thompson with it now with 1:17 to play. They need to get going. He wants to drive. He'll dribble through the double team, loses it, and now we've got a foul on the floor. That'll send Thompson to the line to shoot 2. Foul's on number 12. Malik Stanley will pick up his 2nd. Keon Thompson at the line shooting 2. He's got 17 in this game. Free throw on the way is good.
Number 32, Isaiah Akinele, to the Pirates lineup, along with number 23, Dorian
Harrison, I thought I heard Iconelli into the game. That free throw is good. Ray with it now. He's double teamed. He'll fire it to Jackson. Now ahead to Black. Quickly up the court to Stanley. Underneath to Humphreys. He'll go up and under and have it blocked. And now a chance for Thompson and the Pirates. And he's called. Oh, they're going to call him for the. Wait a second. I'm not sure who the foul's on. They call an offensive foul on Thompson. It'll be Warren Central ball. They'll fire it into Jackson. Now back over to Stanley. Now that's the other Bandy into the game, 0. And big number 32 on the court as well. They don't have a name or number for number 32, and they call a travel on Warren Central. Timeout on the court, Merrillville. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
34.1 seconds to play here in this game. It is Warren Central leading by 6. And it will be the Pirates' ball. They need to get going in a hurry. That's a 2-possession game. Can they get 2 quick shots off here or get a shot off, score, and then get a good defensive stand or a pick off now, and they'll throw it into Bandy. Bandy now into the front court. He picks up his dribble in the lane, now gives it outside to Jones. A wild shot, no good. Jackson with the rebound. Held ball, and it will stay with the Pirates. 28 seconds to play. Cody to inbounds. They'll throw it in now to Bandy. He'll go baseline. He'll go up off the glass, miss a shot, get his own rebound, and they'll just let him put it in. And the clock will continue to run. Bandy now at 12. Stanley with it now, and he's slapped in the face by another one of the Bandies on the team, and Stanley will go to line to shoot. And now the officials will come together. I think we had a timeout on the court before the foul. Warren Central will use a timeout. They lead by 4. Coach Patton wanting an elbow. Didn't get it, and it's a timeout on the court. If this, we'll just go over it right now. If this game finishes the way it is right now, your 10 a.m. game will be Jay County taking on Merrillville. At 12 p.m. will be Huntington North taking on New Haven. And then at 2 p.m., Leo versus Warren Central. So we'll get that all out of the way. This all changes, trust me, if Merrillville comes back in this last 15 seconds and wins this game. All 3 games tomorrow you'll be able to see right here on SummitCitySports.com. It will be Warriors basketball. See if they do a run out here. Ooh, they had it. Now they give it up to Stanley, and he's fouled quickly by Bandy. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Jalen Bandy picks up his first. 14.1 seconds to play. Stanley at the line shooting 2. And the free throw is good. 29 now for Stanley. Ash will check out. Or actually, he checks back in along with, I thought I saw Jalen Harris. Yeah, he's back in as well. Dowell in for Ray for Merrillville. Or excuse me, for Warren Central. Second one is good. Here is Thompson with it once again. He loses the handle, goes and picks it up. 7 seconds. He'll stop back. He'll launch the 3, and it'll go in. And a timeout on the court. Thompson hits it, and we have a timeout with 2.4 seconds to play. Merrillville's final timeout.
This will be a Merrillville Pirates 30-second timeout.
Thompson with 22 in this game. And we'll see if they bring in a taller player to try to guard the inbounds pass here for the final 2.4 seconds to play. I want to thank our sponsors once again. Kelly Automotive, Acme Bar and Grill, Kurt's Mio, Indiana Wesleyan, Tom Steele Tire, Big Eyed Fish, Alice Teca Mexican Restaurant, Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning, and, of course, Parkview Sports Medicine. We'll be back on the air here tomorrow at 9:40 here for this tournament. So short rest, and we'll be right back at it. I want to thank all the people that have watched today here from Indianapolis all the way up to the northwest corner of Indiana, and then all over, down in the Fort Wayne area. It'll be Stanley to inbounds. And they'll do a little trick play here. We used to run that in high school. And they'll foul number 3, Black, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Bandy will pick up his 5th. He'll end the game with 12 points. .3 seconds to go on the clock. And what are the officials discussing now? And the officials now over at the score table. And now Harris will come into the game for Vandy. I think the coach at Patton was just using the entire 60 seconds he's allowed. It'll be Black at the line shooting 2. Black with 9 in this game. Looking to get into double figures. Black's free throw no good. Off the front of the iron. And barring anything crazy here, this should be the final possession for either team. Free throw by Black is good. He's got 10. And that does it. That will be your ball game here. 63-59 your final score. And they will move on to the championship tomorrow. All right, so your rundown for tomorrow. The 10 a.m. game will be Jay County versus Merrillville. Your 12 o'clock game will be Huntington North versus New Haven, and Leo and Warren Central at 2 p.m. And now it's time to start the Acme Bar and Grill postgame show here on SummitCitySports.com. We'll take a look at the unofficial scoring here. First for Merrillville, they will fall to 3 and 6 on the season. Jones with 6, a team high 22 from Thompson, 3 from Cody, 2 from Harris, 12 from Bandy, and 8 from Ash. They shot 12 of 17 from the foul line and turned the ball over 9 times. So Bo Patton's team will play tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. For Warren Central, they will improve to a perfect 6-0 on the season. They got 9 from Black, a team high 30 from Stanley, 3 from Jefferson, 11 from Jackson, 9 from Hunter Jackson, and 4 from Ray. They shot 10 of 13 from the foul line, committed only 8 turnovers, and they will play tomorrow at 2 o'clock against Leo. So that does it here for day number 1 at the Holiday Hoops Classic. We hope you will join us tomorrow for all of the games here at Huntington North. For my cameraman, Big Dave Peterson, I'm Ryan Dellinger, and you've been watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves, and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express Walk-In Clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.